Hello Pickles and welcome to another episode of Bone Shield. No, Valheim. Can I turn around? There we go. Hello Pickles, how are you? Right, today we have got some work to do. We are going to be building part one of our trophy room build. But first of all, we need to chop some trees down. So we are going to grab our, leave me alone, axe, and we're going to chop down these trees. I'm going to gather some resources, get some wood together, and then we will start the build straight away. We are jumping straight into the build this episode because I think it's going to be a long one. It's a bit of a big build. So we've got this much wood. Oh, and here are the resources. So I've been gathering a bit. So we've got what? 2, 4, 6, 10 stacks of normal wood. We've got 4 stacks of core wood. We've got a stack of fine wood. We've got 8 stacks of stone. You can see why we do this in 2 parts now, yeah? Okay, so we're now going to try and do a build. I've spoken to Mantis off camera. We have got the stone though, because I don't know if you noticed in the last clip, but I have actually got some iron gear on me. I have got my iron mace and my iron axe. So we have actually, which will be in the future for you, but in the past for us now, killed Bowmass and got some iron from the crypts. But because of the way we're recording these episodes and how we wanted to release them, I'm now recording something that's in the past for me, but is in the present for you. Is in the future, is in the present for me, but in the past for you. See, it confuses me. It's like Inception. Basically, you'll see how I got this iron gear later on. It's all a little bit confusing, but for you it won't be. Just ignore the fact I've got iron stuff. But don't ignore the fact that I'm now going to be building with stone. Does that all make sense? Because it doesn't to me. But just enjoy the build. Just enjoy the build. Right, so we are taking over this area. I am going to get my hoe and going to plough the ground up to flatten all the grass out so we can see what we're building. But basically we are going to be building around here. It's going to be quite a long front bit here. And then part 2 we'll build basically up here. Hopefully, and that will take us all the way up to the path here. So that should be good. That should be good. I'm going to clear this area and then we'll start laying down the foundations. I haven't decided whether they're going to be out of stone yet or out of wood, but by the size of the build they might end up having to be out of stone. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We're just going to play this by ear. I've got an image that I'm working to, so I've kind of got a rough idea of what we're doing. Right, so this is our rough area here. Rough. Is the word. I am going to be placing some stone down, I think. I've looked at the plan again. It probably doesn't use stone. It looks like it's a different colour wood, but because of the limitations of what we've got in the game, I'm going to go with stone. We're going to go with the stone path, because what we need to do is level the ground out effectively. So we're going to have to try and pick the highest height we've got here. We're going to work to our grid. And I like that there. I do like that there. So if we go there, and we're going to go... I'm going to go 3. Okay? And then we're going to come along. We might have to increase this to 4 later. But this is where most of our stone is going to basically disappear. But we don't want to try and raise... Let's see, look, I've lost... That is 2 stacks of stone gone already. Or is it? There we go. I didn't pick the stack up. That's cool. So that's 50 stone. 50 stone gets us 10 of these floor pieces. Now, as you can see, that floor piece there is now not acting as the ground, which is slightly concerning. And nor's that one there. They are acting as ground. So where it's blue means it's the ground, and where it's green, it's not. I might have to raise the ground up here and here. And in fact, I think I might do that. We're trying not to adapt the terrain too much, but because of that connection, unless if I put that there, how it went there? It was there just a minute ago. There. Now, how does that work? Does that stay? That stays green. See, that's still saying green. I don't like that. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna grab our hoe. We're going to raise the ground up slightly. Okay? I say slightly. See, that is now blue. That's blue. and we're going to raise that up as well. See, it's not too bad, but we want to keep that's now reading blue, so we can do that. That's cool. And we've only raised 2 bits. Sorry, Mantis, but it's kind of all part of the plan. What we're going to do now is carry on placing these stones. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This we're going to have to raise up again in a minute, I think. So, see, that's not liking that, okay? I want to go 11, I think, because we're going to have a doorway in the middle. Unless we have a double door, in which case we might have to go 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we do that, 6. We're going to go 12. Grab another 50 and another 100 stone. We're working our way through. I'm going to work it all out. We're going to end up with a 12 by 3 platform. So that's in. We had to do a couple of bits of raising. Only a couple of bits. And we're now going to build out with this. So this is going to be our main platform for our main builds in the middle. And then we might end up adding some stuff on the outsides, just using wood that hopefully aren't too tall. And so our next thing to do is we're going to build a couple of balcony pieces out the front here for our main build to go on. And I think we're going to make them 3 and 3 that side. I'm going to build those off camera again. I'll bring you in once they're done and just show you what I've done. And so here we go. On with the progress updates. We have got our 2 balconies. I think they're a good size. They're what I'm looking for. So we might have to extend our build out, but we could actually do some adaptation as well, which means we can get rid of this ground adaptation here, which will help. We have got some stairs in as well. I don't know if there's stairs in the last one, but we've got balconies. Balconies? Banisters. We've got balconies. We've got banisters, which I think is a nice little touch there, using the Valheim Plus mod, obviously, to be able to rotate those fence posts upside down and in the ground. And at that angle as well. And yeah, and same, this is the same as that side, so we've got nice 2 balconies. Our next build will be the central kind of thing. We might even have to come back one more with the stone. So I thought I'd do a progress update because it looks like I've done a lot, but it's not a lot really. So what we've done is we managed to get the front of our build in here. I wanted this as a bit of a feature. Then we have done the inside. So this is going to be a walkway along here. And then honestly, we've got the balcony here. I'll put the stone cutter there for now. That, at the moment, is going to stop. It might not. It might come down. Haven't really decided yet. So I'm thinking it probably won't. And it's going to come in a bit more. And then we'll have our walkways here. So this will be a walkway here. And this will be open. I can't do the other side yet because I haven't got the stone cutter there. Then we're going to have another build here. See how big this is getting. We have done roughly marked out the interior. I've had to bring this back one more stone block, floor block there, just to bring the back out a bit so that the build is a bit wider because it was starting to look a bit too narrow. So next I'm going to work on doing a bit more on the upper section, which I can't reach right here. So I'm going to have to put some scaffolding ladders up, which I need to get some wood for. Take that off for now. Don't need to do it like that. I will get rid of that. But yeah, so I'll probably build up here and I'll put this back on. And then I might do a bit more with this side. I don't know. But yeah, so roughly I want to try and get this middle build done. We've got the roof on. Just about. It's working out quite well, actually. I'm quite liking it. I think maybe we could have done it a little bit bigger. But the idea isn't for it to be quite this building anyway. Not to be quite so big. It's just a kind of entrance. I am going to take this tree down. I've been trying not to take it down all evening, but I think it's just going to have to come down. It's totally in the way. I thought it was an oak tree while I was up there, so I didn't want to take it down, but it's a self-planted beech tree. So as long as you don't go into my build, that's cool. Please take you down as well. No, okay. Right, so we've taken that down, so that's going to help us see it a lot better. I'll clear that up in a minute. Doesn't like this shield is awesome, by the way. The bone shield, but it isn't half cumbersome. You can't run with it at all. No. Right, anyway, I might take that one down as well, but as you can see, it's coming along. I've got a bit of scaffolding and stuff like that, but I'm quite liking it. It's looking roughly like the picture. Once I've got these wings in, I think it's going to be a good entrance to our trophy hall room, trophy build. So yeah, it's coming along, it's coming along. I'm going to finish off the roof and finish off the back, and I'll probably put this in next. And there we have it. Stage 1 complete-ish. So we haven't done the builds on the outside, but I'm running out of time and I want to get this episode out and ready for you. So we have managed to do one stage of this build. It may end up becoming a 3-parter now rather than a 2-parter, but I don't know. We've only got 2 side buildings to do. That's not going to take a whole episode. And then we've got the back to do. So this is why I've left this bit open. But as you can see here, we've filled it in the inside. It's all quite bare still, so I'm going to have to do some decorating. But we can come down into this walkway that comes down, and then there'll be a build here. And also there will be a walkway across here. And we could probably have some trophies in here, actually. So, and there'll be a build here. And that should fill up this here and come right up to near where Vid's done his flame lantern, which is awesome. But I'm liking it. I am liking it. Oh, there's a bit of... Did we get it? Did we get it? No. Come on. There, we got it. Cool, picked it up. Sweet. It's going to be a big build, I think. We may adapt it slightly so it's not as big as the one I can see in the picture I've got here, because I think it might overshadow everything. And we might not be able to get that high either because of the build limits and stuff like that. But we will try, we will try. But look at that. And it fits in with the rest of the village as well. I mean, this village is really coming along. We're going to have another Tory gate coming in through here, leading up to the... Because this is going to be a temple, effectively, to hold our trophies in. So I guess it's kind of like a shrine, in a sense. But we've got a few tweaks and that's to do. I'm going to put some dragon heads on here, maybe, just to kind of add that kind of touch on there. That's why we've still got the stack of fine wood there. But look how much we used. We used all of that plus another 2 stacks of wood. So that's 120, I think. 120 logs, wooden logs, or however you want to refer to them. We used the 2 stacks of... Was it 2 or 4 stacks of 4 stacks of core wood there? We didn't use the fine wood, but we used quite a lot of stone. We certainly did. We had 10 stacks of stone, did we? No, 8. And we've got 2 left. So, and I picked up a bit more along the way. So it's just over. So I think for a build, like the resources that we had, we've done a really good job. Thank you very much for watching this episode, and we'll see you in the next one. Ciao for now.